So I'm no expert here, and I've only done a few tests. Updates are bound to change all this, etc. So there's been a new update. One of the biggest impacts is the pizza delivery job, which has been nerfed, to put it lightly. I'm sure you're all aware, but they've actually responded to backlash about this. I would only recommend posting constructive feedback on this. I do not go out in forums and keyboard warrior this. But in their response, they did say one thing I found interesting. There is a lot of misinformation going on around the latest update, and we just want to clear some things up. Pizza delivery may have been the most affected job with equal job payments, but your pay is no longer calculated per delivery. It's based on your efficiency. So the better and faster you are at your job, the more you will get paid. This is not true. But, let's take their word for it. So the better and faster we work, we get more money, right? So the number we get from each delivery has to come from somewhere, right? And since it does not appear to be hard-coded anymore, meaning the amount is variable, we have to figure out the variables that determine how much we get paid. Now, first off, I assume there's a random number in here that is part of what you get paid. And there's nothing you can do to change that. I also assume your mood is a large part of this. And for the last one, I initially assumed that the distance you have to travel is also a factor. But now I don't think so. And I've done some tests to back this up. I believe the amount you get paid is not based on how close the person is, but how far you actually travel. Let me show you. So here's me doing the delivery normally. This is what I get paid. Now here's me completely wasting time and going in circles, and by some ungodly law of nature, I get paid more. And when I figured this out, I was like, what's that? Is that a little bit of a tip for just watching me doing bike tricks? So yes, it appears one of the variables at play is not how fast you complete the delivery over the distance you are from the person, but instead the distance you physically travel. Or it can very well be the time you take, given that there's now a max per minute variable given. I know for sure that faster does not make you more right now. I assume this is a mistake. I hope this is a mistake, but we'll see if it gets adjusted. Of course, this is putting aside the obvious fact that you can spin in circles for 5 minutes with the keys being held down, and you get paid $100 for every 15 seconds, meaning you can make $2,000 doing nothing during the 5 minutes. I did have a few outliers wherein I got paid less than $1,000 even when I did circles and waste time, but I think that's a product of the random number. I don't think that actually discredits anything yet. I was actually getting paid more doing circles. Mind you, I'm level 25, so I'm definitely not at the max paychecks for this. However, don't take this as a money glitch. I did a test, and aside from losing time because I forgot the first pizza pays for nothing, so I did circles for nothing, I earned 10K in about the same time doing both methods, doing circles and just delivering the pizzas as fast as I can. The whole reason I'm making this video, however, is the efficiency has nothing to do with pay. It's capped. You make the same amount regardless of how fast you work. So here's the thing. I don't exactly mind it being this way per se, because after all, this is a game for children and they've got to have their chance too. But with everything the game tells you, and as I pointed out when I first started out this video, this comes off as extremely predatory, just trying to sell more game passes. We learn this in our ethics classes when we're developing systems. If the developers say one thing and the game repeats that thing, but we find the opposite to be true, there's two possibilities. Either there's an honest mistake, which is not impossible here. I don't want to blow things out of proportion, but there's also a possibility this was done deliberately, which, in my opinion, is an ethical violation, as it's presented. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to earn the same amount. It's going to entice kids to focus on either what they can do about it, which is either deliver thousands of pizzas to level up 10 levels, or just buy the Game Pass. And I think you know what most people are going to do in that situation. But I'm not going to just present a problem and no solution. The easy solution is to fix it. And I assume that's just part of the update being new at this point. But again, we'll see as time goes on. I don't even know. Whatever they choose to do is, your guess is as good as mine. So, and I know people are mad about the fainting fee and stuff, which I think that's funny, honestly. But I can see where it makes people mad. But yeah, fun times. Anyway, see you later. Don't fate. Don't let your mood hit 0. See you later.